In this video, I want to talk to you about responsibility. Now, and there's a case that um, a judge sits before a bench and he realizes that standing before him is a totally innocent person. He realizes this, but he chooses not to dismiss with prejudice. He chooses not to end that part of this thing right then. He has the person come back because he wants to establish jurisdiction over this person. And this person's refusing. You don't got jurisdiction. So he comes back and he knows this is an innocent person. He should dismiss it, but he won't because he is beholden to his other judge friends, the judge that sent out an order to hurt an elderly person. So he passes it back to that. Now, is that first judge responsible? Well, that's accessory. He now became accessory to the fact. He sent this person to get hurt by the same person that hurt him before that. So now you have this this judge. Now say the court clerk copies and pastes his signature on a document that's a false document, but they use it to harm an elderly senior citizen. Is that judge responsible? Absolutely. It's his signature. Doesn't matter whether it was copied or pasted. Maybe their signature should be on video to make sure that they signed it. Because you really can't trust these court clerks. You really can't. But it doesn't matter. The judge Respondeat superior. Let the master answer. Vicarious liability. It was his signature that harmed somebody. Judge is responsible. Now that's the way the superior court's going to look at it. It's like Bonnie and Clyde. The Bonnie and Clyde syndrome. That situation, the bullet was the gun, the car was completely blown to pieces with thousands of bullets. Bonnie Parker, she paid the ultimate price for her friend Clyde Barrows. She paid the ultimate price. Now, a judge's wife, a commissioner's wife, court clerk's husbands, wives, whatever, if they do something wrong and it's and they've reap rewards that they shouldn't have, and they harm somebody for that. Now, when the spouse dips into that money, ill-got gains they call it, isn't that spouse just as responsible? Now they've took on Bonnie Parker's side of it. Yes, they are. They are. They should be held accountable. It doesn't matter whether they say, "Well, I didn't know that money went into the account from something like." It doesn't matter. They would have to come forward and let people know right off. Wherever this come from, I don't know. I didn't have nothing to do with it. They're not supposed to be able to. They can decline to testify against their husband, but we should still hold them responsible for their part in it. You're a bank robber. You go in, you rob a bank. You take that money home, and your wife goes and buys clothes with it, and buys food with it, and buys gas for her car with it, and pays a couple insurance bills with it and everything. She just became involved in bank robbery. I don't care how you look at it. That's the way it is. Now, this stuff's all linked together throughout every court that I've ever seen. It's all linked together. We got to start holding these people responsible for their actions. The same thing with policemen. They go out and they steal something while people are asleep, and they got this stolen item at their house. their spouse knows that because they're going to say, well, where'd you get the new thing at such and such? Their spouse is responsible. Their spouse should do like what your mother or father would do and say, you get that thing out of here right now. I got nothing to do with that. But they're not doing it these days. Candidate David Wayne Ferguson, I plan to be governor of Kentucky, and we're going to fix these laws. We're going to make these things come out right to where you, the citizen, are not harmed by all these judicial people that are corrupt. And Kentucky Law Scholars could use your help. Send anything you can help with to Kentucky Law Scholars, care of University of Kentucky Federal Credit Union, Lexington, Kentucky. Thank you very much. Bye.